politics. Do you remember the telephone call which President Trump made to the Secretary of State in Georgia? He said, I need you to find me 11,779 votes. He told the story then of what he thought about our electoral process. It was a political game to be used for his advantage. And that's what's going on here. To think at this moment in time, the president is calling on Texas to create 5 new Republican seats is an outrage that he would consider doing that in Texas or any place. But the bottom line is this: the reason he is doing it cannot be ignored. The big, beautiful budget, which passed in Congress with all Republican votes, was a plan by President Trump to change America in a way that America does not want to be changed. The public reaction, the polls across America are against President Trump's big, beautiful budget, particularly because of its impact on healthcare. We just lost a major hospital in Chicago yesterday. I'm afraid that more hospitals are on the chopping block. People know their health insurance premiums are going up. Health insurance companies are leaving our state. Why? The big, beautiful budget has told them that they can't count on healthcare in the future. So this is not just a Texas issue over Texas procedure and Texas law. This is an American issue where we have to stand together for the families of this country who are fighting to survive in this economy and want the basics that we all want to protect our families. That's why I'm here. I'm here to welcome our friends from Texas and to tell them that their work, their gathering here in Illinois is not going unnoticed. You are newsmakers because you are speaking to the issues that are at the heart of our economy and the heart of our political system. So at this point, I'd like to turn it over to, make sure you can, Vice Chair of this group, Mihaela Plaza. Am I close, Mihaela?
Thank you so much.
Is that close to pronunciation?
Yes, you did very well.
Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Mihaela Plisa, and I proudly serve as the Vice Chair of the House Democratic Caucus. I'm so happy to be standing shoulder to shoulder with Senator Durbin. My colleagues and I are ready for the fight ahead, especially after the week that we've just had. Our last meeting was canceled. It was canceled due to bomb threats. Since then, my colleagues and I have endured racist attacks, frivolous lawsuits, and relentless harassment. All of this because we dared stand up to corrupt politicians in DC. But we will not be intimidated. We will not be bullied into silence, and we will not surrender like Governor has to the demands of corrupt DC politicians. And we will lead by example, and we will not let them trample on American rights. Let me be perfectly clear. Texas Democrats are not running away from any fight. We're bringing the fight to the bad guys. We don't back down when the stakes are high. We don't cave in when the pressure is on. We stand our ground because we know exactly what we're fighting for. And we don't take our marching orders from a man who thinks he's a king. We're fighting for working class Americans, for the people who get up before dawn and take their showers at night. We're putting them before us. They work the long hours and struggle to make the ends meet. It's about the normal people, the working class people, the regular American people against the billionaires. That's what we're fighting for. It's for parents who want to send their kids to a safe school. It's for women who want to have access to health care. It's for our retirees who just want to retire with dignity. It's to protect Social Security. Texas Democrats are standing for fair maps. We're standing for fair wages and fair chances. We stand in the belief that every Texan, no, every American, no matter their zip code, their race, their creed, they deserve a fair chance. They deserve for their voice to be heard in their government and a stake in their future. This is what it means to meet the moment. To not just react to the chaos that's been thrown our way, but to push forward with courage and with conviction. To lead with the understanding that every decision we're making in this moment touches the lives of millions who are counting on us to hold the line. So we've been tested this week. We've been threatened, but we stand more committed than ever in our goal Because the truth is, Texans don't quit. And with that, I'd like to introduce my colleague, Representative Retta Bowers.
Thank you, Vice Chair Plessa and Senator Durbin. I am State Representative Retta Andrews Bowers, representing House District 113 and proudly serving as the first Vice Chair of the Texas Legislative Black Caucus. Just 1 week ago, we were scheduled to stand alongside Senator Durbin at an event like this to commemorate the 60th anniversary of the Voting Rights Act. But that event never happened. Why? Because our hotel received a bomb threat caused by a direct provocation of our safety. After our location was made public in an attempt to intimidate and silence us. That night, after our building was deemed safe, my mind went straight to the four little girls, the four little black girls, Addie Mae Collins, Denise McNair, Carol Robertson, and Cynthia Wesley, killed one Sunday morning in the 1963 bombing of the 16th Street Baptist Church in Birmingham, Alabama. They were targeted because they were a part of a movement for justice. Their lives were stolen by the same kind of hate that fuels the threats we face today. The threats of intimidation that we face now as we fight this racist gerrymandering in Texas. And the very same tactics used against Black and brown Americans who fought for the Voting Rights Act 60 years ago. Their fight is our fight. And just like the civil rights heroes of the past, no matter the cost, we are prepared to see it through to the end. Right. Let's be clear. The same forces that tried to silence us in Texas are working overtime to roll back the voting rights all across the country. The protections guaranteed by the Voting Rights Act are under threat. And House Democrats, especially in Texas, are standing firm, fighting to defend every Texan's fundamental freedom to vote, and as my colleague said, every American's. It is now my honor to introduce someone who has stood shoulder to shoulder with us in this fight, and she's a relentless advocate for her community and for our democracy, my colleague, State Representative Josie Garcia.
Thank you so much, Senator Durbin, for having us here